Huh? Where did you go?
Hello, who's there? Where? Ha!
Yes? What can I interest you in? You've got to be kidding. Let's see what we've got here.
How do you do?
How
Hi there.
goes it? A pleasure to speak with you. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. And that's a... An ex... You... That... You... That... That's more than I'd usually pay. You... Tell your friends about me. Farewell.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
What do you want? Talk to Malona. She runs the council. Judge, jury, and executioner. That layabout? You can find him wasting time at the Count's Arms. Everybody's talking about the Prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost anything. The Prophet speaks true. This is the start of something terrible. I can feel it in my bones. You should listen to him preach. He may sound crazy at first, but the longer you listen, the more sense he makes. We're all wondering when more of those evil gates are going to open. I'd leave town if I dared. Talk to her. She seems to have all the answers.
Hello there. How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water? Oh, you heard about that? We were trying to keep it quiet, but people in this city are far too nosy. Very well, since you said you want to help. I don't suppose you've heard all the details about the gang of harlots running their little charade here in Anvil, have you? The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it because, frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own. When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back, 100 gold. Can you help us? Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can. All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gogan may be able to give you more information beyond that. I saw Rufrius Venetius knock a man down with one punch. I wish he'd teach me a bit about hand-to-hand combat. The Flowing Bowl attracts the worst Anvil has to offer. Always be on your guard.
What do you want? I see my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those Sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the Flowing Bowl when the most fetching Nordwoman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing, harlots. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage. I'm merely a man. How could I resist? What a mess I've gotten myself into.
Greetings, fellow Breton. It's my pleasure. Please continue. Find Marana Ryan in the Imperial City. She can teach you what you wish to know. I feel sorry for Norbert Lels. He's a good man, but he gets taken in so easily. Farewell.